Okay, so this first blog is going to be a summary of what I've managed to complete during the first assignment of my final major project. The first step of this assignment was to draw up some initial thoughts of what to base my FMP on. So in my case, this meant to draw up a mind map with any ideas I could think of. And the ideas that I listed were mostly based around my personal interests, as you can see here. So the main idea for my project was basically a collection of film-style posters using my digital publishing skills. Another part of this consisted of designing a working title for my FMP. During this, I wasn't too sure on the actual title for my piece, but I did have a few ideas for other things such as the font, the colours, and a few extra details. As I said before, I probably wouldn't use this exact title within my project, so this is just for proof of concept. Once I covered all the initial ideas, the next step was to create a statement of intent for my FMP. In this, I basically talked about the inspiration for my work, which was mostly a variety of different films I've recently watched, and as well as that, I explained the different layouts and styles that were featured in each of the posters. Aside from that, I identified a few problems which may occur later on in the project. These were based around the software which I plan to use and how I would document my progress. But thankfully, I've managed to think of a few solutions to both of these, which was to basically ask for permission to download the software beforehand and to prioritize my workload. After the statement of intent was complete, the next part was to create a pitch and a presentation to outline the basic plan of my FMP. This was fairly similar to the statement of intent, as I was mostly talking about the different stages of my project. These include the production stage and the evaluation stage, to name but a few. One factor that I felt that made my presentation stand out was the fact that I recorded myself discussing the details of my project rather than me speaking in person. This was mainly because I felt I would be able to perform better this way, since I knew I wouldn't be able to give as much information when I was put on the spot. Once I gave my presentation, I talked with one of my tutors for feedback on my idea. They said that I would probably have to produce something alongside what I already had planned for this project, since a collection of film posters probably won't be enough to make a pass. So this could mean producing something like a short film or an animation alongside it. The other issue was related to the software, similar to what I had mentioned in my statement of intent. The concern was that since I'm not able to access it at college, there may be times when I'm unable to make progress. I have thought about this, however, so I explained that I plan to balance this out with software that I could use at college.